Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Gaming with Priesty. Newcastle Jets in the EFL Championship, and after a disappointing result to Norwich in the last game of the last episode, would look to start today's episode off brightly at McJohn Jones Stadium against Coventry, but would do the absolute opposite. Walker just turns the defender too easily, and from a cute angle scores a really nice finish. But luckily, in 15 minutes into the game, Olsen would score the equaliser. We play the ball into his feet, gets it out, and a really nice finish. Now, Coventry City, after going all the way down to League Two, are back up in the EFL Championship and are flying high this season in the playoff promotion mix. They're having a really good season after being out of the Premier League. I mean, they were Premier League mainstays and Division 1 mainstays in the old system for around 30 plus years, and then sunken right down to the bottom of the league football pyramid. It'd be truly amazing to see them get promoted this season, and I'm really gunning for them. Like I said, I think I've mentioned it before. We watch the championship highlights on KO Sports every week, and every week we seem to be going for Coventry City, but we're definitely not this episode. Lawrence Thomas comes up with a big save, keep the score 1-1. And I tell you what, if there was a team that deserved to win, it was probably Coventry in this game. You can see here towards the end of the game, they have a much better chance, but we're able to nick a point there, really. Even though we're at home, I thought Coventry were the better team. But that's going to happen from time to time. I've got to tell you what, short corners, I just don't know how to defend them. When they play those short corners, they just carry the ball into the box, and even when I'm pressing with my defender or getting calling for some help from one of my other players, I just can't seem to get it right here. And then we move into the next game of the episode at McJohn Jones Stadium against Swansea. And Swansea would have a chance to go into the lead early in the game, and it looked like a really nice header, but he was clearly offside there. And I've got to tell you what, after that, this game was all about the Newcastle Jets. Charge into the box there, Barrios. I mean, that was hit straight at the goalkeeper, maybe with a little bit too much more power. He probably would be disappointed in that. The goalie makes up with it there with a really nice save. But I tell you what now, scores 1-1. Before we get too far ahead ourselves, it's now 2-2. Guess what the score would finish? Get down in the comments, press pause, and get down in the comments. Jerome with a really nice header there, the skipper. Score would move to 2-0, and it was just all the Jets here in the first half. Play the ball to Jacob Ramsey, and he would score the third goal, and we just couldn't be stopped. There's absolutely nothing the Swans can do. Play the ball over the top to Olsen. Calmly plays it across to Taggart. 4-0 in the 39th minute. I tell you what, you could have wrote your own ticket down at the TAB for this scoreline leading into this game here. And then right before half-time, Ramsey again. Oh my lord. 5-0 at half-time against Swansea. One of the favourites to be at least in the promotion hunt. And that is how the score would remain for the rest of the game. So if you got down in the comments and guessed 5-0, you were correct. In the second half, I just knocked the ball around my back line, to be honest. I didn't fit the There was too much point in pushing forward for more goals. We'd already done the business, and they didn't seem to be too keen to come and get the ball off me. So we just knocked the ball around. Kept possession, tried to conserve our energy for a later date. And after a couple of disappointing games against Norwich and then at home to Coventry City, That was a really, really nice performance. We move into the next game of the episode away at the Medeski Stadium against Reading, and Carlos Castro early in the game he charged into the box, and he really should be doing better there. CC and Dry really should have taken the lead. And then it was Thurgate's turn. The Port Macquarie Palais, he would just hit it straight at the goalkeeper, and nil. Luckily Thomas would pull off a good save for us, keep the score 0-0 as Reading would push the ball down the other end. And then you see the short corners. Oh my god, they're just so OP. I don't know how to defend them. Get down in the comments. Let me know how to defend the short corners. There's absolutely nothing I can do about them. And then after getting off to a really good start, I thought we deserved to be in the lead. It was really disappointing for Reading to go down, Reading to go down the other end and right on half time. I couldn't really complain about that goal. But yeah, we should have already been 1 or 2-0 up before they scored their first. You see here, Lawrence in the second half, he would get us back into the game 2-1. We're made of some strong stuff in Newcastle. We never give up, and we'd get ourselves back into the game. And then just over 20 minutes remaining, we would get a little bit lucky. Runamotta, shot from Olsen. He can't really complain too much. Put both hands up like that. This time Olsen goes up to his top right. The goalie doesn't move. 2-0 down and 2-2. And then right at the end of the game here, you see this. Douglas Duff, what a challenge. Oh my god. I was like, oh no, they're through. Desperation slide tackle, and Douglas Duff wins the ball. Score remained 2-2 at full time. To be honest, it felt like that was 2 points dropped. I thought we were the better team to open the game. I mean, you can't. Reading's goals were nice goals. They were well deserved. But, I honestly thought we were the better team. We move into the next game of the episode away to Nottingham Forest at the Forest Ground, and Samba. Oh my god, what an error. We almost did that early in the season ourselves. Archie Lawrence, you probably shouldn't celebrate too hard, but check that out. We got absolutely gifted a goal there. Then Adam Taggart, we brought him in, we said he could do a job, and he scored a fair few goals now this season. There's probably a few who were wondering what we're going to do, why are we bringing him in, and then check that out. On the unpreferred, absolutely lashes it in, then up on the fence. 3-0 the score would be at half time. Then here, just after half time, I tell you what, I was starting to fret. Absolutely fret when they scored that goal. And I tell you what, Forest absolutely came after us in their second half. They created a lot of chances. One there, Alex Mighton, he should have buried that. In the 83rd minute, another nice header here. And you know what? Sometimes I complain when the results go probably not the way they should, like they did with Reading, but then the very next game, things seem to even out. You can see here all the highlights of a Forest in that second half, and somehow we emerge unscathed, hold on for the 3-1 victory, and take it. I know people had their doubts. It would have been like, why are you bringing him in? But I just tell you, I just knew that he would have the stats for, especially in the championship, that he could be a decent player. We see here we move to the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup against the Welsh side Newport County, and this is a game. Really nice draw for us, actually. Of all the teams we could have been drawn against, get drawn against Newport County in this stage of the competition was really nice. But nothing gets handed to you for free, so we'd still have to go out and do the business. As usual, we picked the second 11, and probably more so in this game than ever. I was really confident that our second 11 could go out and do the job. Bit unlucky there that Mitchell couldn't get us into the lead. A nice block there by the Newport County defender. Check out that pass though, out to Richardson on the wing. He storms into the area and he would hit the side netting. Very frustrating. Score remain nil at half time. I thought this was a game for the most part we were always in control. Becker there getting a rare start. He would hit one straight at the goalkeeper. But then, with around 20 minutes remaining, Newport County would find their way into the game, and we were really, really lucky there as Telford blasts wide. 76 minute, and I think that could be Castro off the bench, maybe. I know Jacob Ramsey, off the bench, storming into the box, almost unopposed, and he would score the goal that would put us into the lead. In added time, though, Newport County would have a chance to level the scoreline, but Jack Duncan, debutising in goal, would come up with a strong save at the near stick. So once again, we're through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Can we go one game further than last season and make the final? I've got to tell you what, guys, that would be cool. See here on the ladder, Fulham in first, Preston in second, Norwich in third, Newcastle Jets in fourth, Bournemouth in fifth, Swansea City in sixth, rounding out the promotion playoffs. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time.